Hi, I've made this video for you as a follow-up from our 20 minutes of glute work. This is going to definitely be a step up from the last video I provided, and don't be fooled by me sitting down, because we will not be sitting down for your next 15-20 minutes of glute work. But what I did want to do was just make sure that you stretched out through your glutes and your hips before we did make a start. So today we're going to do a stretch on a chair. So simply start by crossing one leg over the other. You want to sit nice and tall, and you want to feel that as you kind of lean forward that you're sticking your tailbone out. All right, don't slump forward, just stay upright and hinge at the hips forward. A little pressure on the knee down there gives a little extra as well. And we're just going to hold that stretch for a little while, breathing in and out. And really press down a little bit more, give it a little extra. But remember, you never really want to press really super hard through a stretch. You want to persuade, loosen up any tight spots that you might have. Particularly this side for me is my tightest side, so I tend to linger a little bit longer, give it a little bit extra. But to make your stretch count, make sure that you're doing it for at least 40 to 50 seconds. So we're about 30 seconds into it, a little bit longer now. Press down. And just really try to soften through those tight spots that you're feeling. In 3, 2, 1, we're going to change it over. So change the other leg. And already I can see how much better range I've got on this side. So I wouldn't spend necessarily as longer on this side, but we will today because we don't know which side's tighter for you. Just hold it. And you know, like when we sit, our glutes get really lazy, but tight, very tight. Part of the reason for this is also because when our glute muscles are weak, our deep little stabilizers also try to help. There's a lot involved in your glutes, and where one's weak, the other will help to take over. It can cause an imbalance, or it just tries to stabilize that joint where it doesn't need to as much normally. Good. All right, and we're slowly going to come out of that. Now I've got the chair also here just as a good starting point if you do struggle with your balance. So the first one I'm going to get you to do is nice and easy, just going to warm up and down with a squat. Okay, we're just going to do 10 now. You've got the chair there if you need to as well. Okay, I'm going to bring it back here a little bit actually. Okay. Good. And you want to maintain a really nice posture, keeping that chest lifted, a little scooping of the lower abdominals, and most of your weight through your heels as you go up and down. So this is just like a little bit of a warm up for what's to come. Give me 3 more. Good. And last one. From here, we're going to go straight into some single leg work. I've got a nice soft mat here under my feet, which is going to challenge my balance a little more. So sometimes having a really hard surface will help with the balance if you struggle. I'm going to just have my hand here to start off with, and I'm going to cross my other leg over the top of the other knee, and I'm going to sink down here. I'm going to a single leg squat. Now I'm looking at my foot. I do really want it to try to track nice and straight. Okay, and here we go, testing the balance. Okay, again, posture. Don't collapse forward with the chest. Try to keep yourself up nice and upright. All right, so there's about 5 down. 5 more to go. You can see my stabilizers are working really hard through the ankle. 3 more. You really feel that weight through that back heel. And last one. Good, we're going to swap sides. Situate that foot nice and straight. The other foot across. Square off your hips as best as you can. All right, and then from here, 10 reps for me, down and up. Five more. And the trick with balance, find something to focus on. Whoops, straight ahead. I took my eye off the ball. Woo. Good, and last one. Nice work, good, shake it out. From here, you're just gonna have a little bit of recovery where we come down into a squat, have your feet turned out, and just hold that position, get yourself upright. I'm looking at the clock. We're gonna hold this for 30 seconds. Just let everything grip. Your thighs will be working, your calves, your glutes. Just hold it there. We're about 15 seconds down, 15 more to go. Now today's workout I will be adding a band, but the work we do you don't necessarily need a band. A band offers more resistance. It'll make your work maybe a little harder and challenge your stabilizers. Good, and slowly come back up. Round 2, get into your cross leg position. Are we ready? Yes. Okay, can we come down? Low, press through that back heel. Now you could add a pulse. Okay, or you can just stick with singles. Good. I'm going to do about 8 pulses here, just a double little tap. All right, about 4 down. Thighs working as well. Woo, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. If you're doing singles, you'd want to do a few more. Okay. Now, my fun side, we can do this. Pulses. 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoop. It's getting tired now. 7. Good. And last one. Not my best side balancing wise. Okay, nice work. Shake it out. I'm going to take this chair away, but if you do struggle with balance, keep yours handy. All right, so I'm going to pop this band above the knees. It's a brand new band. It's pretty tight, so I'm going to get a decent workout here today. All right, so the first thing is I want you to get into a bit of a semi-squat, okay? And just kind of scoop in the tummy, maintain a neutral pelvis for me, okay? You can either do this or pop your hands on your hips, whatever you prefer. I'm going to stabilize quite strongly through this left side. So take my right foot out and in to tap very lightly. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Good, swap it over, regroup, get into that position. Let's go, and 10. Really try to watch the shifting of the weight in that stabilizing leg. Easier said than done. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice work. And then from here, we're going to take it into the front. Good. And then the back. Good. And front. Now, the deeper you sink, the harder you're going to work. All right. 4 down. 6 more to go. This is really going to challenge me because we're in this position for a little longer, adding 2 movements. 4 more. 3, 2, light on that moving leg, and last one. Nice work. So I'm really feeling that stabilizing leg work, yeah? All right. Sink down, not too big a rest. Let's go. Stabilizing through my right leg here as I move the left. Sink a little deeper, challenge yourself a little more. Find that sweet spot. 4, 5. This stuff works, guys. 6. And you're going to have a nice stable pelvis. 8. Have you lifted up, sink back down? I almost did. Good, and last one. Woo, nice work. Shake it out. So we're also going to do, last class we did some clam movements where we're on the mat. Today you're going to do a similar kind of thing, but you're going to be standing. Now again, if you struggle for balance, grab that chair. I'm going to use it here to start. And we're going to get that semi-squat position again, okay? But rather than having a straight leg out, I'm going to get you to lift up and bend at the knee and then kind of mimic the clam, all right? Try to challenge your balance. I'm going to turn around and face you. 4, 5, 6, 7. You want to feel like you're rotating your thigh back behind. 2 more. And let's swap feet. Okay, all right. Let's get into position. Take it out and rotate. 3, 4. Told you it was going to be a little bit harder. 5, 6, 7. Try not to hitch your hips as well. 8, 9. Going for 12 here. 10, 11, and 12. Nice work. Have a little rest. So it's great doing the single leg work to isolate those muscles, but also to challenge your balance. Your stabilizers are working hard, the knees, the ankles, the feet. It's a really good exercise. So the next one is exactly the same, but we're going to mimic our kneeling fire hydrants. So from here, you just taking the leg out to the side, but it's now bent. Before you had it straight. Okay, so fire hydrants for standing. Six down, 6 to go. 1, 2, sink deeper, challenge that stabilizing leg. 3 more. 2 and 1. Good. The other great thing that I kind of like about this too is that most people's knees tend to roll in a little or they'll roll out. So if you tend to roll your knees in, this is a great way to kind of force that knee back where it needs to be. Are we ready? Let's go. All right, fire hydrants. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, ooh, lost my balance, 9, 10, 11, and lucky last one, 12. Whew. Nice work, guys. All right, I'm going to move this chair out of the way. We need a little bit of space here. And we're going to do our crab walks. So I'm going to come to one end of the mat here, down into my squat, scooping the lower abdominals. Now you're going to take a nice step out, but a very small step in. Bigger out, but little in. I'm going to go one more. And then take it back. And imagine between your hips is like a bucket of water. And you want to keep your hip bones nice and level, not spill out any water. 2. And back. 2, 3. Good, 2 more rounds. You can do it. Squat deep. Sit into that chair behind you. And little and big steps. Good, nice work. So we're going to go down onto the floor and we're going to prop ourselves up onto our elbows and our knees. So you're going to get some shoulder stability, some oblique work as well, like we did in our last one, but we're going to raise it up a notch. Okay, So the first one I'm actually going to get you to do, and you could add some resistance to this, so I will pop this band around, but again, you don't have to. So just above the knees. But to get ourselves into position, you're actually going to lift yourself right up. Just find a nice comfortable space for your hand, okay? And then from here, feel lifted through your hips, knit in your rib cage, and you're going to give me 20 clams. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now this is working hard to stabilize. 7, 8. So coming up halfway. And remember, your hip here cannot roll back. 10 more, guys. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we are going to swap sides. It's just kind of just because of your wrists and your arms. Sometimes I know people struggle to hold that for very long. 20 reps. And if you were to repeat this video, and you've already done this once, you try to aim for 30 now. Oh, I can feel that glute underneath. 15 to go. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and lucky last one. Nice work. I'm actually going to take the band off for the next one. Okay. We are going to do a straight leg out. It's going to be a little bit more trickier. Now to get into this position, you're actually going to start up on all fours. You'll place one hand here. I'm going to just move a little more here. And then you're going to take one leg out here. So your weight is stacked more over here than into your arm and your wrist. You're going to bring the other arm just to reach up above and knit those ribs in again. Don't puff your chest out. All right, stabilize through here. Let's go. Stretch out of the hip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going for 15 here, guys. 9, 10, 5 more. 4, 3. On this last one, we're going to hold 2. Last one, and I want you to hold, reach out of your hip, give me some little circles. 2, 3, 4, 5, reverse direction. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Have a brief little rest, and we're going to repeat that. Okay, get that weight shift right. Let's go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And these ones you could do 10 and 10 if you had the strength as well. 4 and 5. Nice work. Let's swap sides. Okay. All right. That nice weight shift. Hand over your head. Knit those ribs in and reach out. Look a little crooked there actually. Okay, that's better. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is working hard. 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. Remember, we're going to hold on this last one. 3, 2. Last one, and hold that. Give me your circles. 5 in one direction and 5 in the other. Really fatiguing that muscle. Have a brief little rest, and we're going to go 5 and 5 again. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change direction. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wazza. That's a killer. So we're going to go back to our first side. You're going to stay propped up if you can, but if you're starting to get a bit fatigued, you could do this move just like this, okay? And we're going to start off with a single leg out straight. Otherwise, back into our propped up position, okay? Taking the leg out on the home straight, all right, and behind your head. Now we're going to bring our leg up, And without rotating your hip, turn your heel up, toe down. And I want you to lead with your heel as you bring the leg up and down. 12, guys. 3, 4, pulling those ribs. 5, 6, getting those internal rotators. 8, 9, 10, 2 more. Keep it here. Hold on this one and circle with your heel. 2, 3, 4, 5. Reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Change direction. Find your position. And let's get into the other side. Lifting that leg up, heel up, toe down. A little harder on this side. All right. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold this one. Can you circle? Lead with your heel. So it feels a little bit awkward. Change direction. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work, guys. We have come to the end of the video. I'm going to get you just to do a quick little glute release. Bring one leg forward, take your other arm behind, pull that knee to the other side as you rotate around. We did this in the first video. Give a quick little release and then change your legs over and then do the same. Breathe it out. Good. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Like I said, it's a step up from the last one. Can we add to that? Of course we can. So stay tuned and I will give you another 20-minute focus just for you on your glutes. Have a great week. Bye, guys. Oh, and try to do this 2 to 3 times a week if you can. You definitely will feel the difference. Bye for now.